Happy Independence Day to all of us. Our dignity is our identity. Ladies and gentlemen, namaskar and welcome. It's me, Mahalaxmi. You are watching the Mahalaxmi show. Today is July 4th, or Independence Day. It is national holiday in the United States of America. Today we have very wonderful, kind and helpful person, Mr. Harvey Kertzman. Mr. Harvey, welcome to the Mahalaxmi show.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.
So, Mr. Harvey, how you are doing during this COVID-19?
Well, for the past 4 months, I am not working because I am terribly afraid of the disease. So I don't go to the market. I don't go to the stores. I order everything on Amazon. It comes by delivery. I've gone to the store a few times, maybe 5 times, and I wear a mask. Because I am over 70, they say I'm susceptible to it, so I don't go out. I don't take a chance. Mm-hmm. And I just appreciate that I'm alive and well. And I've had 3 friends go to heaven because of the disease.
Oh, so sad.
So I'm not going to take a chance. So I'm grateful to be alive and well, and I'm being very cautious.
So today is an Independence Day.
Yes.
Can you tell us something about Independence Day? Maybe some people, they don't know, or maybe some people are familiar.
The United States, when it was formed by our founding fathers, with guys like John Adams, Jefferson, Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, John Quincy Adams, George Washington, they designed a treaty at a place called in Boston, and in the surrounding areas, in Philadelphia and in Boston. Mm-hmm. They decided to make a declaration, the Declaration of Independence, that they would get together and they would form a group of men that would allow them to vote amongst themselves, to be free, not to have their lives ruled by a king, a queen, or a dictator. Mm-hmm. They would choose their own person to be the president and to be in charge of their group, so they wouldn't have to have anybody tell them what to do. Mm-hmm. So they had freedom. And the big thing is free speech, freedom to have arms. When I say arms, freedoms to have weapons. So if somebody's going to break into your house and you don't want them, you can shoot them. So you have freedom of speech. The big thing is freedom of speech. And when you have freedom of speech, you can't be denied anything. You have the ability to speak freely without anything happening to you. So I can speak freely on the radio or the television, or if I want to stand in front of my house and just speak, you can do that. And they used to do that in Boston Common. They would stand on a soapbox and they would give a speech of their thoughts and their political beliefs. And you have the ability to speak your mind. And when you have the ability to speak your mind, whether you're male or female, that you can be free in a country. And this was the first country you could be free in. All the countries back in the 1700s, you had a king or a queen, or you had you had anarchy, and you had socialism, and that hasn't worked. Look at Venezuela, look at Russia, look at China, North Vietnam. Socialism does not work. You might as well be in jail in your own city or your own country. I have freedom. Mm-hmm. It's so wonderful to have freedom and not have to worry about somebody watching over you and watching over everything you say, and you're going to be arrested because you have a different viewpoint. So the July 4th it's so important to be free, and we have freedom of speech, and that's where my heart is. That we have freedom of speech, so we don't have to worry about somebody watching over us, and we can vote politicians in or out as we see fit. We have a vote, and we go to the poll and we vote. It's not controlled by anybody but the public, and that we have the ability to be free. That's the United States. Be free. The American dream is alive and well, and everything will be fine.
So how you are celebrating Independence Day?
By relaxing. We have family over, and my wife is cooking a wonderful meal for the family, and the celebration is that I am not working, and I am celebrating freedom. That we have the ability to be open-minded, and that we can have respect for one another and speak to each other, and that I have respect if somebody disagrees with me, that I don't have to shut them out. I don't have to block my ears. I will listen to what they say, and they'll listen to what I say. And we go away, we shake hands, we part friends. We're not going to beat each other up or shoot them. We have the ability to listen, weigh the facts, and that's the important thing, facts. You have to look at the facts, not things that are made up to sell newspapers. You look at the facts. That's the important thing. So the celebration today is how wonderful it is to be alive in the United States, that I'm not in a country that suppressed people.
During this COVID-19, people has to maintain social distancing, but so many people, they started to celebrate July 4th from July 1st, and people are making crowd. Do you think making crowd and celebrating and doing party is appropriate during this COVID-19?
I think you should do this social distancing, wear the mask, do the social distancing, but only with people that are in your bubble, only people that are within your family, or other people who don't leave the house. But to go in public with 1,000 people in a movie theater, I don't think that's good until the virus is over, until we have an antidote or we have a vaccine. Up until that point, I think it's wise to be cautious. It's more important to be overly cautious than to take a chance. Life is too precious to take a chance.
And people, they don't care about COVID-19, and some people, they are saying, we are young enough, coronavirus does not affect us.
No, that they're
want to tell
if they want to think that, they're welcome to. But why take the chance? Life is so precious. Why take the chance on becoming infected?
So, do you want to tell anything to our audience?
Well, if whatever country you're in, I would say be grateful that you have the ability to see Mahala and listen to her video shows, and to that whatever I guess whatever server you're on. I have friends in China that I can't even email them. The government reads their emails. I can't speak freely to my friends in China because they're afraid that they're being watched. And if they speak of freedom of speech in China, just because they know me, they could be put away. They could be put away in a holding institution for re-education. And that's China, and there's many countries like that in the world, many countries. So it's great that we're here, and practice free speech, practice loving your friends and being available to anybody that needs you, that you can talk on the phone without worrying that somebody's going to be listening or watching you, or having you don't have to have paranoia. So it's that you have the ability to be free. That's the big thing in my heart. to be free and not under anybody's rule.
Thank you very much, Mr. Harvey, being a part of Mahalaxmi show. It was wonderful conversation. I really appreciate for your times. Thank you very much watching the Mahalaxmi show. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, try to do best. Try to be safe. Whenever you go out, wear masks. Whenever you back home, wash your hand. Stay healthy and happy. Namaskar.
I love you. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
All right.